On to Singapore now, which has been witnessing a second wave of coronavirus infections after an initial success. With over 10,000 cases this week, there has been a sharp rise in the number of cases. Majority of these cases have been reported from dormitories of South Asian migrant workers. And with most of these areas placed under government-ordered quarantines now, there is a fresh challenge. The workers are now facing a food shortage. And jumping to their rescue is Singaporean pastor Samuel Gift Stephen. His mission is to ensure that the migrant workers have adequate food supplies.
They are. And so many of them do not know where to reach out, who to reach to. Because sometimes, they're not made aware of the availability. And sometimes they think that because they are workers, that this is their plight, that they have to just be quiet and go through the suffering. And so when they know that there's someone who cares for them, there's someone who can reach out to them and actually meet their need, then that's where they open up and share the constraints, the struggles. Like one of the dormitories we went to, I think a few days ago, they shared 6 months they have not paid. All the workers in the company have not paid for 6 months. And so we flag this kind of companies. We actually inform the authorities about this,
Due to the financial crisis, many employers are unable to feed their own workers, and that's where Pastor Stephen steps in. He organizes for caterers to cook and deliver proper meals at least twice a day to certain dormitories.
But because many of them have been shifted back into these dorms, factory-converted dorms, they no longer collect the food from the workplace. And many of the caterers are afraid to come to these sites to deliver, and so many of them don't receive food at all. And so they actually reach out to us. They call us, hey, can you help us? So we come, we interview the condition of the dorms. Before we provide food, we make sure that they're not receiving food from anywhere, number one. Number two, we find out the needs. Not just food, maybe hand sanitizers, masks, maybe the conditions. And then we work closely with MOM and MWC in reporting whatever needs to be reported. And then we try to provide the next meal. So if you come here in the evening, the next day we provide them with lunch.
Each dormitory houses 500 to 600 men. In between delivering the meals, Reverend Stephen also visits dormitories across the island. Concerns about the housing and labour rights of foreign workers in Singapore, particularly those living in unhygienic conditions, has also been raised previously by Amnesty International.